is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
You're listening to Talking Heads with Naughty, hosted by Earl the Pearl. On Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM.
Talking Heads with Naughty and MJ is brought to you by Burger King, Fine Thread, John's Department Store, KFC, Naughty Johnny's, Percy's Island Games, and Print Masters.
Right to look around and smile. He said, androgens, we don't have much time. Beautification and the realization. History of the night. We are the continents of the West.
And good afternoon, good day, happy Thursday. You're listening to Talking Heads here on Guardian Radio, and this is your boy Pearly in the house. Oh my goodness, it is so good to be here with you today. Lord of mercy, it's still hot. It's still hot. So make sure you hydrate, drink plenty of water. I got a big 32-ounce Stanley Los Angeles Dodger tumbler here full of water that I am sipping on all day, making sure I'm good and fill it. Should be the second one. Yeah, this is the second one. Trying to keep myself hydrated. You know, at my age, you can't afford not to be hydrated. But I need you to call me. I need you to talk to me. I need you to be a talking head, and here's what you got to do.
Here's how you can become a talking head. Brought to you by BTC.
Grab your phone. You dial 323-6232, 323-6232, 325-4316, 325-4316, or 325-4359, 325-4259, 325-4259. Or you can get me toll free 242-300-5720. That's 242-300-5720. And if you don't want to talk, that's fine. You can text me. It's powered by BTC 477. Oh, listen to me, giving you my number 422-4796. It's 422-4796. Text me at 422-4796. Let me hear from you. Let's talk. Let's just chop it up a little bit. Cool? Now, what's going on in the headlines?
It's time for Headliners. Everything that's making headlines in the 242. Brought to you by the Fine Threads.
You know, Gabby left the door wide open for me today, so she talked about some fun Bahamian things, and that was a great show. But in The Guardian this morning, unrest at BPL. Dispute over overtime erupts. BEWU files trade dispute wants Alston gone. BTCU threatens industrial action. That's the Bahamas Taxi Cab Union. Porters Key vendors waiting to be electrified by BPL. And Monroe, I hope Court Services Council will take steps to mitigate against power outages. Yeah, let BPL get their act together, and that's mitigating against power outages. Porters Key vendors waiting to be electrified by BPL. There's progress with them putting the infrastructure in, but we're still waiting. Norwegian Aqua deployed to sail short Bahamas itineraries. And nonprofit encouraged to apply for up to $50,000 in marine conservative grants. Boy, interesting. Very, very interesting. I see the opposition is giving the government some help. F&M slams government over power outages. And then, you know, the minister can say it's the F&M fault, even though you've been in power 5 years. You should get it right by now. At least some semblance of moving in the right direction. We're just hearing talk, and nothing happening. So that's encouraged. That's not too encouraging. But I read the story, Unrest at BPL, and I understand. And having served on a board and having been in senior management at companies before, overtime is always an issue, particularly in government corporations. Always an issue. So when you see overtime shooting through the roof, of course they can try to come, but some plan to stop overtime is get the generation right and the distribution right, we get that right and less power outages, and these brothers and sisters don't have to be working all kind of hours up and down trying to fix power everywhere. It's like it's taking turns for the power to go off. Okay, we'll do Chippingham today. Then tomorrow the power will go off on Bank Lane. Then the next day it'll go off out east. Then the next day it'll go off out west. Then the next day it'll go off here. And it's always some structural problem. And bottom line, in Pearlie's opinion, it's only my opinion. All right, it's only my opinion. I believe that we just don't have the right equipment. We just don't have enough equipment. And I believe that we are on the brink, like they say in the hair of our chinny chin chin, that we could have a island-wide power outage and be out for days. And I hope that never happens. Because I'll be vexed I can't watch my Dodgers. I'll be vexed I can't watch my rookie or my sword. So I want to see it right. I don't have a generator and I'm not investing in a generator. I pay BPL enough money for them to keep the lights on, and that's what needs to happen. Now, I see two people make $600,000 in overtime last year, and one person took home $20,000 in overtime for a month. Holy cow. Now, I can start something that can cause me get problems. You got some employees at certain places manipulates the system and make sure that they're the ones working the overtime because they see it as a cash cow. This is not synonymous with BPL, you know. This is not synonymous with BPL. This happening all over. I used to be at another place, and certain people, every time you look, the overtime, there's one person or these two people making a ton of overtime. And when you really look at it, they're the ones scheduling themselves to be there. They're making sure they're there at all times. They're the ones making, and others making this one person making $500 overtime for the year, and one making $600,000. Management, administration is at fault, not the employee. You can't be mad at the employee for that, because only management could approve overtime. Only management could allow you to work overtime, and that means management let that person make that kind of money. Hopefully, ain't nothing hanky-panky going on. Hopefully. But that's the bottom line. I've seen it. And when you get down on management, you find out they good friends. They each other cheering godparents, or they hang out, or they sister married to him or something. It's always something. And if you do a thorough investigation, it's not the employee's fault. If you tell me work overtime and I can work it, make the money, brother, I can work it and I can make the money. It's the management to pay attention to who's making overtime. It's up to management to make sure you schedule it properly. It's up to management to make sure that you let, if overtime has to be made, that you share it out. Let everybody get a chance to make $1. But you can't, you see, what I see happening here, or what could happen here, you can imagine your lights go off at 10 o'clock at night. The person who work can get off at 11. No overtime authorized. 11 they go. And you got to wait for the next person to come on to try to turn the lights on, and the next person comes to work at 11. They got to get settled in. They got to jump in the car. That's 12, 1 o'clock. They reach out there, and you got power off for hours because you tell this man he can't make overtime. It's a catch-22. It's a win, it's a lose-lose for everybody. A win, lose, win. I don't know. But it's not fair to blame the employee for making overtime. If I can make $600,000 in a, oh Lord, what I would do. But the bottom line is management. Management must organize how overtime is made, if it is allowed, if it's in the industrial agreement, if there's a structure in the industrial agreement, go by what the industrial agreement. Board members can't come and make a change without consulting with the union. That's why you have a union. There's supposed to be harmony between management and the union. And when you make decisions without consulting with the union, you get in the front page of the papers. That's exactly what happens. And if you get mad for that, the papers only can do their job. We get a call on the line, Mr. Producer. Shelby, talk to this caller. Caller, how are you?
Hey, Mr. Burley.
Wait, brother, what you saying?
Everything good. Listen, man. Tell them people the BPL, them executive, stop watching, man, their money. Because when they in their bed sleeping with the generator pumping the AC, these fellas out on the road working, man.
In sweating.
You know what I mean? You can't hate on people when they make that money.
Yeah, I agree.
They create the problem, and the problem got to be fixed. Now you complain about how much money paying them? Man, that's garbage. Man.
And you can't be mad at the employee if I could be scheduled for that's extra money. That's
and if I'm available, I can work.
Yeah.
So tell them stop watching man money and go fix PPL and get this light working. Yeah.
Amen. Thank you, my brother. See, the text here says, oh, just because I pressed it, what I do? Here we go. It says, Pearly, is the government on vacation? I mean, it feels like nothing is getting done. And where is Kimsley Ferguson? We only hearing from Belinda. How come all these unions quiet? What in the world happening with our people? Unions, your people are hurting. You know, I text her. You open up the papers and you see the unions making noise. The BPL union, the Bahamas Taxi Cab Union Association mob, because there was an agreement that delivery drivers weren't going to be able to go on the door of the airport and they're not being honored, so now they upset. They might go on strike. You see the Porter's Key vendors waiting on to be electrified with BPL. That can get into a little row soon if they don't fix that. So Belinda speaks for the teachers union. Kimsley, I think, speaks for the public service union. And I guess you can hear from him soon. But you know, we call it, should I say it? Should I say it, Mr. Producer? We call it what? Progress? One of the dangers of coming up with a political slogan is when you win, you catch eternal hell if you don't do what you're supposed to do. You know, the Dr. Minnis and the FNM, it's the people's time. Oh, Father in heaven, usually hear but that. This is the people's time. Now you say choose progress and you don't see things happening. People can give you hell about it. That's part of it. Overtime isn't about equal opportunity, though. You make it. This time, next time it's my turn. It's based on what skills are needed. If everybody is equally qualified, then maybe you can alternate. I hear you, Texter. I hear you. And it'll be interesting to see at what level the people that made that 600,000 is out of. If it's only them who can do it. And if it's only them who can do it, then train some more people up. But I get the impression, and I could be wrong, and I stand to be corrected, that these are the fellas who out there working, trying to get the lights back on when they go off. And sometimes you see them, all right, the lights gone off in Chippenham the other night, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Came back on at 11 p.m. Went back off at 11:10. Came back on about 12-ish. Went back off at 12:25. Came back on at 1. Went right back off. Finally came back on at 2:25. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 5.5 hours the lights were out. Those fellas, they're working, and they had to probably go from there to another place because Robinson Road, people didn't get their light till 3-something, and others didn't get their light till the next day. So that's what happens. That's the way the cookie crumbles. So I understand you saying it's not for his qualifications and all that, and I accept that. I understand that. Kimsley represent public service. That's thousands of workers, and he's missing an action, man. I don't know if he's really missing an action, you know. He's trying to get some things done. I'm not trying to defend him because I don't know, but hopefully we'll hear from him soon. Caller, you on the air. How you go?
Hey, what's happening, Burley?
Right there, my brother. What you saying?
You know, I think what's happening is exactly what they wanted to happen. The public is now distracted from the real issues of PPL, and we're talking about this overtime issue.
I got you.
The overtime issue is not an issue. This is not a problem for PPL.
I got you.
The problem is why is equipment failing, and why can't they keep the power on? So I think this is just a classic bait and switch story. To switch the conversation. I think we need to stay focused on what's going on the BPL and not focus on this overtime issue, because this how is it the union president who is now calling for the chairman resignation? How is it his information get out the public atmosphere?
Somebody leaked it. Somebody spoke to the media.
Someone had to leak it. So I just think we need to stay focused on the issue. Yapa was still getting off tonight. When the overtime stopped, Yapa was still getting off.
That's true.
Let's stay focused on what's issue on the real issue at hand, and BPL's failure to keep the power on.
Let's get it right.
All right. Anyway,
See,
I
because-
continue to listen.
I appreciate that because we know right now the power off at Dunmore Avenue Cricket Club, Arawaki for some down pole, and I see the picture around the corner by the Botanical Gardens. The pole is down. How'd I get down? Maintenance. Call you on there. How you doing?
A pleasant good afternoon, my good
Sparky, what's happening?
Boy, let me tell you something. Polly, fix this one for me. This one of them puzzle with missing some parts.
All right, let me try.
May the 12th of this year, the biggest promotion of an election in the Bahamas, I think, since Piddling time.
Okay.
Piddling, 1992, on May the 12th this year.
Okay.
Everybody was championing all blue and yellow shade.
Not everybody, but plenty of people was. I got you.
The country was buzzing.
Yes, it was. Yes.
All right, everybody. Red and white shirt, blue and yellow shirt. Couple of people speckled up in little black and take COI.
Yeah, I got you. I got
they
you.
speckled up, take they go get it. Wall was a third party. Then it gone down, and then they come up with this massive vote one day.
Okay.
And the majority of people overwhelmingly voted the PLP back in power.
I don't know if overwhelmingly, but I got your point.
Then how much seats did the other people
you
get?
counting seats. You say people voted. They overwhelmingly they won 33. Now you want to talk
the majority of them that voted then.
Okay.
Like, that's
plenty
getting it right. Plenty
people
didn't
stay
vote.
home. Yeah.
But the majority of people that voted overwhelmingly put the PLP back in.
Okay.
Got that right.
All right.
Now, what I can't understand now, you don't decide you want the PLP in there. And then now, right after that, everybody complained. The taxi complaining, BPL complaining.
You get what you vote
Water
for.
and sewage complaining. The road people complaining. the priest, the Christian council said they want 21 days of prayer at Rawson Square for the country.
Yes.
Immigration complaining, police complaining, nurses complaining, doctors complaining. The correction people, everybody in the country complaining about the people that they voted into power.
Well, you know the song with Gino D. Road, right? You guess swing. You know the song? You guess swing.
Oh, yeah, that's another. So you guess swing.
Well.
And then now they complaining about the Prime Minister traveling too much.
But that was always the complaint.
They complaining about Fred Mitchell traveling too much.
That was always the complaint.
Minister of Foreign Affairs, he deals with foreign affairs. All of his affairs are foreign, so he has to travel. The Prime Minister, just like kings and presidents of all countries, they travel. That's what they do. They go and meet people from different countries.
Ain't nothing wrong with the traveling, but let's compare. Mia Motley in Barbados spent a fraction on traveling because she spent more time trying to get her country in order. Our country ain't in order.
Yeah, but you see,
our country is not in order. Let's get our country in order. Then you can travel.
But see, that's what I'm trying to get to ask you to help me fix this thing. We ain't talking about what we do. We talk about all the stuff we important.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about what we grow it.
No.
How much tomatoes we bringing in. How much poison lettuce we bringing in. How much cancer we getting. We importing all these things from the foreign places with all these chemicals all over people getting sick. No beds in the hospital. You see the new picture with the new hospital, what just for women and children?
I don't understand why we doing that now. Our regular hospital for me and you ain't right yet.
Man, I've been there the other day, nearly had them there 3 days just to see what noise. In fact, I just come back from Fort Terrace Diagnostic Center a little while ago.
Okay.
Taking x-rays and everything and doing, what they call that thing when they rub this oil thing. What they call that solar thing, and they get the woman.
I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
X-ray, some other thing. Ultrasound.
Yeah.
I just come from that.
See,
dealing with dental. The cost of living going up.
Yep.
My salary ain't going up, but the cost of living going up.
Yep.
But I can't say nothing because if I say something, then I might get victimized. Although
You get what you vote for?
but I can't say that. But I wish them all the best because it sounds like the people won't even leave the bar. I got one son up in Canada studying to be a pilot. I don't think he can ever come back home.
I know the feeling.
I got my daughter in Orlando with my grandchildren. I don't think they coming back home.
I
Like the
understand
Bahamians we becoming just like Haitians and Jamaicans today. We tried to get out of the Bahamas because the real estate people selling everything out. The Bahamians can't afford to buy nothing. And the bank ain't lending you nothing. The only thing bank lending you money for is to buy with second-hand Japanese car we last 2 years.
Or to pay some school fees or to go on vacation. They
So
ain't
we
lending no big money.
complaining about everything, but we just vote the government in power.
Sparky, let me tell you the problem. This is my opinion now. This ain't no one else's opinion. This ain't the Guardian opinion. This Pearly opinion. We as Bahamians do not pay attention to the issues at hand. We ain't listen to what Pentard say. We ain't listen to what Lincoln Bain say. We ain't hear about what's going on with immigration. We ain't hear what's going on with all these things. We ain't never listen to them. We say, they ain't saying nothing. All we listen to is how much partying we could do, all the excitement of the election, having so much fun, getting this little, put in your hand, this little thing put there, this one staying, and then we staying home saying ain't nothing can change. No, ain't nothing can change because you stay home.
But I can end on this note.
Go ahead, brother.
You know where I tell you I live in Pride Estate.
I know
say
you
you
live.
got out Pride to live in Pride.
Yeah.
The first resident moving to Pride Estate was me.
Okay.
I've been responsible for cleaning up the park in Pride
Yeah,
Estate.
I know about
decorate
that.
it,
Yeah.
and I plant fruit trees every 10 feet around the park.
Okay. I come in to hail you for some fruit zone. I come in to hail you zone.
last chairman came, we planted one big dilly tree, children and eating dilly off the tree.
Okay.
Yesterday, I just went to Rocky Farms. I bought me a guava tree taller than me with guavas on it. Cost me $160. I done invite the new chairman on. He say coming next week to take a picture with him planting food.
I got you.
And I try to tell these chairmen of these parks and beaches what they complain about, tell these other contractors who's clean these parks and places right there, stop just mowing the lawn, picking up paper and bottles. Start planting food trees. Don't plant no ficus and no bush, no Mavilda yard and all them and palm tree. Plant food in all these parks.
I got
so
you.
children and residents and visitors to Pride Estate and all the parks, when you come there, whatever in season, you can pick a mango, a dilly, a breadfruit, a pomegranate, everything.
I come in to hail you soon, Sparky. I come in to hail you dead soon to get some of them trees you got there in Pride Estate. I keep saying I come in, but you can see me next week. Call you on the air. How you doing? Listen, you got to be patient when you see Sparky on, call us.
That's Sparky.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd hang up on. I thought you'd hang up on me. What's happening?
I'm right here, buddy.
Talk to me.
I must say, I come to that place, like Sparky say, everybody complaining and what's not, but, if you don't, sometimes if you don't complain, you can remain, and we need to get out of the state that we're in.
We do.
I want you to take, for instance, Sparky. Sparky tells the entire Bahamas where he lives. He's very proud of where he lives.
Yeah, it's Pride Estate, yeah.
Thank you. Now, in order for Sparky to get home, if he, remember the other night when he said it was dark and he went out.
Him and the dogs, yeah.
Okay. In order for Sparky to get home, he has to take the roundabout from by A.F. Ardley west.
Yeah.
To Pride Estate.
Okay.
That portion of road right in there, there have been at least 5 or more deaths in terms of pedestrians crossing the street right into a little segment where Yellow Elder Park goes over into the service area down highway.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
And why is it, for the life of me, and the many people that we've lost there, that the government or anybody in the Ministry of Work doesn't see it fit to, it's only during their overtime hours, fix the lights right there where there's a bar across the street that is very active and people crossing the street left, right, and center. All hours of the night, people are crossing the street right there in the dark.
I got you.
It is a hazard that needs to be.
Okay. I'm sure they're listening.
Will the power be for the Bahamian people, for the driving motorists' sake? Fix them lights right there on Turning Down Highway.
I have a very dear friend that lives right up the road, not too far from there. In the
Those lights have been out right there too long.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that call. Call up. You next call up. Call you on the air. How you doing?
Yes, good afternoon, Brother Pearlie.
Hi, how are you?
Preach the word, in season and out of season.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, you get sing. Good afternoon, Brother Pearlie.
How are you, my dear?
I just telling you, look like all of God's doing.
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is.
Thank
what it
you.
is. Okay, thank you. Take this caller, and then we're going to break after this caller. Take this last caller now. Call you on there. How you doing?
What's going on?
I can let you know when I know, but I ain't know yet.
I want to send a client called Mikael Barnaby.
Okay.
A.K.A. Fluid.
Uh-huh.
We used to play basketball with.
Okay.
You understand?
Uh-huh.
Need to go in Golden Gates and present the old coach who helped him get where he is today.
Uh-huh.
With some things.
Okay.
You understand?
I got you.
The same person who get him to go to college and thing and all that.
Uh-huh.
Come back and help your people out. Just because he know PLP, don't mean you don't got to help him out, brother.
Yeah,
he help you out.
Yeah, we got to get out. We got to get out of that, you know. We got to get out of that.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, everybody entitled to their political opinion, and I respect that. And I'm not pilling any side on it, but we got to get out of that, man. The same situation what happened with the Johnson lady there. We got to stop this, man.
We got to stop this foolishness, man. All this is Bahamian.
And you know what hurts? You know what's hurtful about it? You have a qualified Bahamian, whatever, and you can move them or you ain't gonna get them a play, you ain't gonna do nothing because there's FNM or because there's PLP. You ain't gonna do what you're supposed to, and you lose it. The country loses out. The country loses out.
Exactly. And we know where you come from, bro. You used to be around us, so we know you.
Exactly.
So come on, come back down to earth, brother.
Amen.
You want nobody.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
All right, Perry.
Thanks, brother. Take time. Hey, you're listening to Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. This is the Talking Heads Thursday with Pearlie in the house. We can take a quick break. When we come back, you hear what you got to say about some more things and read some of these texts. Be right back.
Hey, 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 Bahama Rock. Hey, 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 Bahama Rock. Everybody's out there on the dock. They're doing Bahama Rock. Hey, 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 oh yeah, Bahama Rock. Early in the morning till late at night, everybody's happy, no one's uptight. Early in the morning till late at night, everybody's happy, no one's uptight. Rock from sun to sun, and then we give her a tremor song.
For fast, reliable, and impactful printing services, look no further. Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life. We stand by our quality products that is second to none. Our affordable pricing and friendly, efficient staff makes Printmasters the ultimate choice for all your printing needs. We can deliver any type of printing services, from banners to booklets to business cards. You name it, we can print it.
Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
Summer's here, and KFC's got summer buckets just for you. Every bucket starts with 8 legs and thigh pieces of your favorite chicken, plus 4 grab the value bucket for just $20, or go big with our mega bucket, packed with everything you need for summer fun on the beach, boat, or on the road. Need more? Add 4 Pepsis, Fountain Fries, or the new mango dessert biscuit for only $5. KFC's summer buckets have big flavor, big value, and finger-licking good chicken only at KFC Nassau.
Running low on summer funds? Squeeze every drop of fun out of your summer with a Fidelity personal loan. From backyard upgrades to family getaways, Fidelity is here to help. Call 356-7764 today.
Fidelity, we're good for you.
You're listening to Talking, hosted by Earl the Pearl. On Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM.
It's time for the buzz. What are you buzzing on? Brought to you by John's Shoes.
A minister
And welcome back to another Talking Heads here on Thursday. It's on Guardian Radio, and it's 96.9 FM. Listen, we get the best producer in the world. He know I only want to hear Bahamian music, and he digging deep. He got some Ronnie Butler. He coming with all this good music. I love it. So if you see me take a minute to come back, Pearly dancing in the studio. Not very well, but I'm dancing. Let's read his next text. Bro Pearly, the political figures at these government institutions and boards are causing the industries to have these union issues. We lack maintenance without solutions. Hence, we have these workers' problems so often. Yes, we can do better for the future. From the mayor of Grand Bahama Island. Hey, Mr. Mayor. Is there 2 parks in Pride Estate? Because I went to see the park, started talks, and I don't think I want to check this park out. I'm not certain how many parks in Pride Estate, but I know the one where Sparky lives is well kept and has a lot of fruit trees. I know that for sure. Call you on there. How you doing?
Earlier, I had a call back.
No problem. What's happening?
You just said a statement by Bahamian music in my song.
Oh, yeah.
Bahamian music turn me on.
But whatever you do, don't give up your day job. Don't take a singing job, all right?
Early.
Yes, sir.
You know, there's a deflection with this little $20,000 vibe for overtime.
Say that one more time.
The deflection with a little $20,000 overtime what BPL talking about.
That's one person get $20,000 in 1 month, and 2 other people get $600,000 in a year.
I can see that happening.
Yeah?
It depends on how much their salary is.
Yeah.
The rate of your salary determines what overtime you get.
Well, they're union workers too, and so it depends on how much hours they put in as well. So
exactly.
You could work 9 to 5, have when something go at 4 o'clock and go work till midnight. That's a whole shift.
That's only a month, Burley.
Yeah.
That's only a month.
Yeah, I know.
That's if they work another hours overtime and all the weekends and things.
Yeah.
That's supplement.
Yeah, I understand.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't try to defer us or distract us. You all fix what's going on with the grid.
Okay.
We ain't worrying about what you all paying your employees.
If you fix the grid, it won't be having to have much overtime.
Exactly.
And
If you all hire more employees, you all have to pay all this overtime. You all have shifts.
Well, that's $600,000. You know how many people they get hired with that?
All right, then.
Okay.
All right, brother.
All right, brother. Take time. Caller. Call you on the air. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Pearly. What's up?
And I know I can let you know, but right now, all right.
Hey, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. You understand me? But
For real.
I had something I've been trying to bring to the Bahamian public, right?
Uh-huh.
Not only the passports we gotta worry about, because the amount of foreigners on this road, they never drive a day, and they life in Haiti and come to Nassau and drive in. That's my 5 cents.
Listen, my lady is say that every time be in the car driving, saying these people that's come to the Bahamas get license and don't understand her. And I don't understand, I don't know if road traffic for licenses anymore, because a lot of people that are driving really don't know what they're doing.
We really got to look into that and investigate more on that.
I
That's
will.
my 5 cents, Pearly, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Take care, my brother. I won't stay away from that, but he's right. There's a lot of people are there driving like they have no clue on where they're going, no clue of what they're doing, and it's very frustrating at times, And then as soon as the light turn green, the fellas behind you tooting the horn. I done tell you before, and I can tell you again: toot your horn all you want. Pearly ain't pulling off till he's sure, because too many people run the red light in this country, on this island. Text: Good day, Pearly. And the only solution to put this country in perspective and to put this PM on check is to call Dr. Minnis back. He will have the whole cabinet ministers trembling. They will forget what they was trying to teeth. At least the PM will be sitting still and cutting cake with lady. Oh, Lord of mercy. I hear you, text. I call you on the air. How you doing?
Hey, Pearly.
Pearly L, what's happening?
Right here. I was just listening to everything.
Uh-huh.
I think I need to visit and all. I like me some fruit.
I can come get you one day and let's go.
With the caller just now about the driving.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my Lord. First things first, that first portion of Tonic Williams Island Highway there.
Oh, yes.
That's in progress government.
Yes.
Because that has been like that now for a while, quite a while. And it looks like nobody's even checking for it. I don't know if whoever has the country. My thing is, if you have a contract to do a job, you should be accountable to somebody. Somebody should be checking to make sure that that job is done before they give you the final payment.
Yeah.
But because there's so much curry favoritism, friends, family, lovers, and you keep in their good books, they're not doing any follow-up.
There's
And
no.
it's
Yeah, go
only
ahead.
going to cost us, it's only going to cost the Bahamas.
Yep.
And the person talking about having driver's license to drive on the roads on the streets of the Bahamas, who look like they ain't never driven before, you have to realize the laws of the Bahamas is only for Bahamians. Everybody else, any buck up goes.
That's true.
Because look at who gets run from the side of the road trying to sell something to make $1,
Yep.
and look at who gets the stake.
Yeah.
Look at whose place gets. Anyway,
I know.
it's
I
too
know.
much.
I know. I understand.
You understand me?
Very
So
well.
the rules of the Bahamas is only for Bahamians. They build a house, they live in the house for 150 years, nobody checks. You go as a Bahamian and try that nonsense.
I don't understand
and
it.
see what becomes of you.
I don't understand how we tried, we get pulled down, and they do it.
No, they didn't get no caught. They come and they throw you their quick fast and in a hurry.
Yep.
But let it be someone else.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yep.
They're looking for someplace to live. I'm looking for someplace to live too.
Yeah, I believe certain jobs should be held for only Bahamians.
Certain job is held for
Yeah,
Bahamians.
it don't sound. It don't look so to me.
Anything to do in tourism is held. I think, as
So-
I'm not sure if it's law or whatever, but it's there where it should only be held for tourism. But you walk in the straw market, you think you in the market in the other country.
I understand. I drove past the Hilton today, and I saw a Chinese man painting the Hilton wall out front. Now, he
So
could be
we ain't never
Bahamian,
been
he could be
here to
Chinese
compete.
Bahamian, but I trying to figure it out. And my lady said they own it, so they can bring whoever they want to. Is that how it works?
No. They own it, yes, but we give them permission to bring whoever they want to bring to do
Exactly.
do it.
You trying to tell me you can't find a Bahamian who could paint?
that?
You can't find a Bahamian who could paint the front wall?
And one more thing before I go, Pearly.
Uh-huh.
The overtime confusion going on with BPL.
Yes.
Please, and it's too hot. It's too hot to argue. Wait till in the Christmas and argue with them, but overtime. Now ain't the time, because if you make them angry,
And they go home.
we all go going.
My shift over? But y'all ain't finished. My shift over? I don't get no overtime. I going home.
Current off, and they going home anyway.
Yep.
Because guess what? 99% of them, the kind of money they make, they got generator. More than likely, they got generator, so who cares?
For real.
If you don't mess with BP, remember one time ago, BC, they used to hold the country hostage when you do that to them.
Yeah, it's to be rough.
Everybody like this to be also. I for one remember that. Y'all please leave the people alone. Let them make their overtime. And Christmas when it get cooler, row with them.
If you fix the stuff, get enough generation, then the stuff don't go off. Then that overtime go away.
Man, listen, the stuff ain't going off. You don't hear these people blaming it.
Okay, I got
They
you.
blaming everything.
Except who should really be
And like
paying.
they say, with a woman's place, everything in the house except the kitchen sink.
Yep.
Yes, that's what they're doing. Blaming everything except them who's supposed to be making sure that it get done. Say what you want, but Dr. trying to do was actually look like it began to work for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
true.
had it been continued, left to continue, I don't think we'd have been in this mess we're in today.
That's true. You got it.
But Peter trying to say he better than Paul. Hello.
Amen. Take care, my love. Hey, Pearly, how come Bahamians does behave so well in America, in the American embassy and at the U.S. border, at the airport, and then... Good afternoon, Pearly. The bad drivers from the South Country that the caller spoke of got their license through the back door or bought it. They definitely didn't pass a test. Allegedly. Because we ain't know. We ain't sure. Caller, you on the air. How you doing? Hello, caller. Well, let's switch to the next one. Caller, you on the air. How you doing?
Hey, Pearly, I'm doing great. Yourself?
Hey, stranger. I'm radio.
Man, look, let's not be strangers like this forever then. But Pearly, the gentleman really hit the nail on the head when he talks about the electrical grid,
Uh-huh.
overloaded electrical grid.
Uh-huh.
the outdated equipment.
Uh-huh.
When you look at it, and the thing about it is, the actual members the people who are responsible for running whatever this bee is, so much bees, I don't know which one I'm talking about now.
I gotcha.
But they don't realize that most of the equipment has really met its end of life. I mean, it isn't like you go fix this. You could play with it, put a Band-Aid on. Like I see they put a Band-Aid on an aircraft that was flying through the Family Islands. You know, they have this Band-Aid they can put on it, just emergency fix. You know
yeah.
them, right?
Yeah, I know about them. Do I need to know that? Because I ain't going to play with no Band-Aid. Anyway.
But I call it Band-Aid, but you know, they have a more professional name for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Pearly, yeah, man. So when the weather gets hot, and we didn't factor in that every baby that's born is going to eventually pull about 600 watts a day from the grid. See, we're not thinking like that. We're not thinking like air-conditioned cities.
Yeah.
It's an experience to see. They just have the mist in the air to just trap the heat up there. But, you know, so frustration level here would be greater than those people over there.
I got
when
you.
the heat rises.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, but let's just be looking at babies for votes later on in the future, man. Let's plan to see how we can meet the fact that they're going to require 600 watts every day.
If you do a good job in the country and you do everything right, you ain't got to be doing nothing to worry but vote. People can vote for you, because they can be happy.
Yeah, but you can't do anything with failing end-of-life equipment, and you don't have the money to replace it. And on top of that, you don't really have the power to do it, because the persons who are making sure that you win every election, letting you know you can't really, get nothing new.
I got you. Travel less then, that's all.
And that's amazing.
Say, take out of the 58 million, take 50 to fix things and use 8 to travel.
Yeah, but that has to be approved.
I got you. I hear you. They doing everything else without approval. 265 million, then they ain't getting approval for them things.
Yeah, but
so what you mean?
This one goes a little deeper. You see, this is the little skimming that they're doing with the little 700 million is different from maybe the 3 billion that you're in debt. And then you understand what I'm saying.
I got you. Thanks for calling, brother. Take care.
Right.
Be good. Good afternoon, Pearly. I agree with you about the red and green light. At least 3 vehicles run the light after it changes. Let's not forget the pedestrian crossings. Vehicles would stop for you to cross. A vehicle would blow its horn overtaking on pedestrian crossings with person. I witnessed that the other day. I stopped and the fella get mad at me tight and going around and almost knock the people down. Bad government is more than making a few bad decisions. It is when those entrusted with leadership consistently fail to manage the countries responsibly. Listen to the people, plan for the future, and take accountability for their actions. This next one says, poor management of public resources. Taxpayers' money is spent without proper planning, transparency, or to address basic needs. Electricity, healthcare, roads, water, education, and other essential services continue to struggle. Reactivate leadership. Problems are addressed only after they become leadership. Problems are addressed only after they become crisis instead of being anticipated and prevented. Lack of accountability makes mistakes are made, promises are broken, yet nobody seems willing to accept responsibility. Poor communication, the public is left frustrated, uninformed, and wondering what is actually being done. Political priorities over people's priorities, leadership becomes more concerned with staying in power than improving the lives of others. Bad government has consequences. It erodes public trust, wastes valuable resources, weakens institutions, and makes ordinary people pay the price for poor. The country deserves a government that is competent, transparent, accountable, and focused on results, not excuses. Caller, you are on the air. How you do? Caller, you there? I guess not. How about this next person? Caller, you there? How are you, sir?
Right here, my brother. That last was the whole plethora of everything.
Yes, it did.
That we can speak to.
Yes.
You know, the irony of this whole BPL debacle, if I can recall closely, and I'm sure that you would as well, some time ago, the president of the union was actually praising Ms. Alston and the Minister of Energy. Isn't that ironic?
Yes.
And now he is now attempting to throw her, or has done, by throwing her under the bus. if you really look at how things are done, he is attacking one person when actually, if anything, it should be the board of BPL.
Yeah.
Because she's only one person on that
But
board.
heavy the head that weighs the crown.
Yeah. So apparently she is the one who's getting it after. He has thrown accolades upon accolades upon her.
But guess what?
She's the one when they first got it. But anyway,
she can get the praises of something
one
good.
other thing before I get off the line.
Go ahead.
You know, it's kind of ironic that still we are complaining about stuff, and you know, this has been successive governments. They have talked about surpluses and they talk about millions and billions of dollars, so on and so forth. The irony of this whole thing is that we can't fix the electrical grid, or we refusing to fix the electrical grid. Second thing is we haven't paid anything down significantly on the national debt, but yet we can find money to do any and everything under the sun, other than take care of the real serious things that we should be looking at. And so this electrical grid situation with the flying budget you talked about earlier, with all these monies, the missing or misappropriated monies that they refuse to account for, all that money could have been poured into fixing this electrical grid, but they're not interested. You need to look and peek behind the scenes to see who does this debacle truly benefit. That's all I'm going to say on this, okay? Because there's a grouping here among us that is benefiting. People are scared to call the names, but we know who they are. This thing is intentional. I'm going to leave it at that.
You really think this is intentional?
This is intentional. You can tell me live New Providence, 21/7. Yeah, sure, we have an aging electrical grid, but the advancement in electricity, you can tell me even now they're bringing this LNG plant. The LNG plant, from what I'm understanding, does not even service Clifton Pier or the Blue Hill Station. It all centers towards the cruise ships. So you can tell me this is not incidental. This is foolishness. We as Bahamians, we need to push these political parties aside. We need to focus on, we as a Bahamian collective, we need to hold these people's feet to the fire. We must put bear pressure on them. And we must do what is in our best interest, because they're using our money to accomplish these things or to do other things with our money, but not fixing it and making it better for us. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks.
Thank you, my brother. So call you on the air. How you doing?
Polly boy.
Hey, what's happening?
How you doing, man?
I good.
As long as we have to borrow money to pay salaries, we ain't getting no this, you know.
I hear you.
You can't, see, you can't impact the national debt in no way if you don't have a program that is producing wealth or producing opportunities for Bahamians. You know, we import all the stuff we eat, most of it. You know, we have to borrow money to actually service debt.
Yeah.
So, we ain't getting all this no time soon, buddy. You know,
Boy.
we got to stop playing.
Yeah, but we got to get this up. We got to fix, at least start moving towards fixing this.
Then you talk.
Yeah. Let's talk less and action more now. Come on. You know, all there's this thing going around with Minister Colby saying, better to come a few moments later.
Hey, but as long as they can talk and kick the can down the road and be satisfied, that is as far as they're going.
Yeah. You ever play that game, Kick the Can?
Hey, kicking the can all the time.
Just checking. All right, caller.
Kicking the can down the road.
All right.
Okay, buddy.
Kick the can for Pearly. On the air, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Pearly?
Hey, what's up, brother?
And Pearly, 10 minutes.
I can tell you.
You think now, if they could have fixed that grid and fixed that from the last 5 years they was in, you don't think they would have fixed that a long time?
You know what? You're right. And the bottom line is we was just getting flam. A different story every time, Until now, where we at?
They know, Pearly, man, they know what's going on with that. They just was hoping we would not see now them EV and them other rest of things, but plugging up inside the grid now is showing them up now. We get more things now plugging up. You see?
I hear
They
you.
thought they could pass this summer. But they didn't go out and put it that way. But see, man,
They said they was ready for the summer.
man, they say that. But see, Pearly, you got to realize this, Pearly. They don't want no change, man. They don't want no change. They want us to continue to be frustrated and this and that. And so when time, the next 5, when almost coming down the election time, now they can fix it and so try to get this political thing back up and running.
I got
You got to realize that.
I got you.
And the Bahamian people right there can follow behind that.
So it's only about winning the next election, you saying?
That's correct.
I got you.
But the next thing before I go, Pearly, it's so honest, nigga, Joe. If they could get us, we have sun year round. It seems how we could plan and grow our own food because we have sun and we have the soil and everything year round. It ain't like no snow or nothing where we got to be hiding this and that.
Yeah.
We could produce our own food. The same way we could produce our own electricity if they could have the whole system hook up where we send back to the grid to them.
Well, the former government was moving towards solar in all the government agencies and everything. I don't know where that gone. What happened there? What did that stop?
No, but see, that ain't stopping up. You don't see that today. I look in the newspaper when Graham, you know the one right by where the old traffic, the national station, stadium is.
Yeah.
Where the whole system burning right up. On the grid ain't working. All them panels there. That ain't working. He show where at the box where the supply of the electricity that's burning up.
You mean where the electric cars can charge up?
So where the sports center is with all them panels.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I gotta drive past and take a look.
Yeah, it's the box. You show the box where the box burning up. With the power was coming, it must see overload, and they never fix it. But like I say, Pearly, man, it's small. These houses small. We don't need that much panels to run in these. It ain't like you freaking putting all them panels. You putting 20 panels on 10-story house or something like that.
Yeah.
These houses only could take a couple of kilowatts with 10 kilowatts or put more so you could send. You put more instead of little. You put more so you could when you produce and you store up so much energy, you could send the energy back to the grid. to the lamppost.
I understand.
And then distribute it down to wherever it is, whoever, you know what I mean, whoever close up could get some of that.
Okay.
All right, then, brother.
Thank you. All right, just the last caller. Caller, you have the last say. What's up?
Good afternoon, my brother. Listen, tell the caller before, just not take it easy. Don't worry about no electricity. Worry about getting a job, the BPL, so we could make some of that OT with getting pushed out. That's what I'm more concerned about. So, on a serious note, listen, from a business standpoint, I'm not against overtime, right? But the only peculiar part about it is it's an indictment if it is, in fact, it's alleged that if all of that overtime is only paid to 3 employees, I need to understand what is the level of accountability
exactly
as it relates to all of that. Now, I'm not against the overtime if they are working it, but I just need to have a better understanding why it's only concentrated.
How is it scheduled?
Individuals.
I'll
sit down, I'll hang up and I'll listen to your response.
All right. No, it goes down to management. It goes down to management, how management manages, how the manager manages who works, who doesn't work, how they schedule them. It can be done because I fought over it before. The cabinet minister fire an employee from a government department. Yes and no. The cabinet minister cannot say you fired, go home. He has to go through the PS and go through HR and properly do it, but he can make it happen. Thank you so much for the calls. Thank you for the texts. This has been the first hour of Talking Heads on a Thursday with Pearly, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. We go to the news. When we get back, you're going to join me, and we can talk about how my Lakers got sold right under my nose. We'll be back.
My rocking chair. You promised to send my rocket to the moon. You promised to melt the bark in my bone. You promised me $1. You only give me a quarter. When your well runs dry, you can miss this water. Baby, I don't wanna win. So come on, sugar dumpling, give me my things. Give me what is mine.
For some serious beef, then get ready, because Burger King Nassau is bringing back the double quarter-pound king. That's a full half-pound of flame grilled beef, topped with melty cheese, tangy mustard, crunchy pickle, and fresh onions. Served on a toasted sesame seed bun, classic style. Big flavor, big protein, big satisfaction. Get your double quarter-pound king meal with medium fries and a drink for only $10.35. More food, less money. Only at Burger King Nassau.
John Shoes shop for all your footwear needs. You will find what you're looking for among the growing collection of classic and trendy styles with new arrivals every week. John's covers the whole family and has great prices, helpful and friendly customer service. Your experience shopping with us will be time well spent. Shop with us online at www.johnshoes.com. John's also now carries small home appliances. So come on into John's, located on Rosetta Street in Palmdale and Carmichael Road West. John, put fashion at your feet.
We're gonna give you a check every week for Auntie's pension plan. Island Game, keep you winning Percy's pension plan. Dream big, we will help you live it. Percy's pension plan. Island Game, we got you. Percy's pension plan. From the friends you can trust, if winning is a must, go play the game you know, cause your best chance is with us. The most trustworthy name is Percy's Island Game. So put 20 on your account and ride this easy train at Percy's Island Game.
You're listening to Talking Heads with Naughty, hosted by Earl the Pearl. On Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM.
Talking Heads with Naughty and MJ is brought to you by Burger King, Fine Threads, John's Department Store, KFC, Muffler World, Naughty Johnny's, Percy's Island Games, and Printmasters.
And welcome back to our Talking Heads Thursday here on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. There's Pearly in the house. Boy can be joining me in a second. Oh, is he there? Boy, you there?
Right here, Pearly. What's up?
What's happening, my brother? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain too much. We got some things to talk about, but just before we do that, let's get into today in sports history. Today in sports history. Today is Thursday, August 13th, 2026. It was just Christmas last week. It's already August. Anyway, only two. On this day in 1986, United States Football League standout Herschel Walker signed to play with the Dallas Cowboys of the National Football League, and now he's the ambassador to the Bahamas. In 1990, Magic Johnson announced the indefinite postponement of his wedding to fiancée Earthia Kelly, and they did get married. And sports quote of the day, people say my ego is grand. I think it's in proportion to me. Wilt Chamberlain, former NBA center. Wilt Chamberlain was he was the only NBA player to score 100 points in a game. Am I correct, boy?
Only one.
Yeah, Wilt the Stilt. And then he moved, and when he left the NBA, he played professional volleyball. I mean, you can see a 7'2" there that's spiking the ball all day.
He was an athlete.
Yeah, he was quite an athlete. He's quite an athlete. So what's happening?
Nothing much, man. How are you?
I good. Let me read this. Let me read this one overflow text.
Okay.
Pearly, please remember that the electric grill was fixed prior to the 2021 PLP. You are operating with Wärtsilä engines with the maintenance crew, and fuel surcharge was about 10 cents. Yeah, the Wärtsilä engines were put in may be crumbling, so why not just build a new building and relocate the engines? I got to check up on that later. So, our Los Angeles Lakers in 2025, October 2025, the Owners Association approved a group to take over the ownership, and I think they bought it for about $10 billion with a B dollars.
Yes.
10 months later, a new crew emerges and makes an offer and purchases the Los Angeles Lakers for $12.5 billion with a B dollars.
It's insane. Completely insane. This is Josh Kushner, so that's the brother of Jared Kushner. Obviously, I think that's Donald Trump's son-in-law.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, of course, Bob Iger is the CEO of Disney.
He was.
So they had the money to do it.
He was the CEO of Disney.
They had the money to do it. They made because they were gonna be a part of the ownership group in Las Vegas for an expansion team.
Yeah.
But they said, you know what? Leave that, bump that. We're gonna go get the Lakers. And they did.
When they look at the expansion team, they're already in the $10 billion range to buy in. So now you spend $10 billion to buy in. You got to spend another $2 billion maybe to build a gymnasium, a gym for them to play in, and then you had to do all the infrastructural development, the growth, the signing. So you're probably talking $10 billion you had to spend to bring an expansion team When you just have to lay $12.5 billion down and you got a turnkey operation already
And
functioning.
just get the Lakers, and it's the Lakers.
Yeah, and it's a legacy team. You know, I understand that they made him an offer, and he turned them down initially.
He did.
And
Well,
then, this is what we got, man. What you can do? And there's an offer you couldn't refuse.
Exactly.
Now there's
They've given him
another
a $2.5 billion profit.
Amen. There's another rumor going around that he's going to be under some investigations. I don't know how true that is.
I've been hearing that too, but I don't know the truth on that either.
There's some rumors going around. He's going to be some investigations on him, and then that gives me a little scare as to what could happen to my Dodgers, because the Dodgers are not in this sale.
Not at all, no.
And for those who don't know, the owner of the Dodgers was also the owner of the Lakers. And Naughty and your dad and I, and of course you as well, Snot Boy, but were excited about this and excited to know that, hey, maybe the same magic or the same stuff they do with the Dodgers, they were to bring to the Lakers and take the Lakers in. You know, don't be afraid to spend money, don't be afraid to invest in players, families, and all that. And maybe brought some of that goodness that the Dodgers have into the Lakers and maybe bring another championship to the Lakers. But I do understand that this team, this ownership, and Stephen A. Smith speaks highly of not Kirshner, what's the other one? Igor?
Paul Iger.
Iger, right. He said he was a great guy. He's a good communicator. The Lakers couldn't have done better. Ray, rah. So, I hear you saying he's supposed to speak good about him. But he's no longer, he stepped down as chairman of Disney, so he's not there.
Okay. So, own the Lakers.
Well, this is before then, so this probably is all part of the deal he's getting into.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith speak highly of him. And one of the things, you know, they always got to bring LeBron in this. Oh, LeBron may not have left if the ownership was changed before he made his decision. Because they said this crew was a lot better communicators than the crew that we have at the ownership at Lakers. But I'm hearing this. But I'm not, you're saying this about him. But when you look at the Dodgers, they speak highly of the ownership for the Dodgers.
It doesn't line up.
So they take very good care of the players. The facilities are fantastic. They take care of the families. The families travel with the teams every so often. They put them up in good hotels. They really take good care of them. So what's the difference here?
I don't think there is a difference. I just think, there's certain clutch sports, people are trying to make it seem like LeBron was the victim in this situation when he wasn't. He made his choice to leave.
He did.
This just is what it is.
So my son is a huge Sixer fan. Original Iverson Sixer fan.
Yeah.
So I teased him. I saying, LeBron can bring discontent to the league. He said, Daddy, slow down. When the Lakers got him 8 years ago, he was pretty much in his prime. This brother on the way down. He may have 2 years left. So his role is not going to be the same in LA. He's going to be a lot different. So he's convinced that LeBron is coming to Philadelphia to help them win a championship. Time will tell.
I don't know. I doubt it. This team, we have to see the chemistry within the first 30 games. I'm not convinced.
I agree 100%. Let's take this call. Carly on the air. How you doing?
Hi, Pearlie. How you doing?
I'm wonderful.
Not calling you in connection with sport. Calling you because there's a live wire, and we think we could get it over there with Cricket and the Police. There's a live BPL wire down on Sapodela Boulevard. We don't need nobody going that area because you call the police and tell them they'll carry a attitude to get in that area. It's on Sapodela Boulevard, south, north of the police station.
So
It's a live wire that is down.
Is bouncing around or is just sitting there?
It's on the ground, and we don't want anyone to drive over it. So everyone, when you get up on it, you realize that everybody's got to turn around. I called the police station. Call 911 just now. They said they could get BPL. They say, no, you need to send someone from the East Street South Police Station. Let them go there and block the road to prevent people from driving towards it.
Yeah.
Rather than waiting to get up, everybody turning around. You got to tell the police they know what they're doing.
Well,
so we put it on airways and let them know to not go on Sapodela Boulevard.
So people are hearing it. I'm sure. I'm hoping BPL is aware of that and can get there as quickly as possible. It is It is a risk. It's a safety risk, and the police maybe should be there to block off the road. So I hope you're listening, and you get somebody there. Madam Commissioner, send somebody there, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Interesting. our young men who were playing in the Carl Ripken Little League World Series, they lost in the quarterfinals yesterday, so they're on their way home. We're hoping that they would have made it. We did win that tournament before some years back. We have to get into that when I saw that. We are proud of them that they made it as far as they did. We're proud that they represented the Bahamas well. And sorry you didn't make it any further. But, it is a learning experience, and we'll be back again next year.
Still, to represent the country at that level, hats off to y'all.
Yeah.
We're proud.
And then one of the greatest Bahamian basketball players that ever lived, that ever played in the NBA, Michael Sweetbelts Thompson, who got a championship with my Lakers. He said he likes the outlook of Bahamian basketball. And I guess he's talking about Beloved VJ there. You have DeAndre there. You have Buddy Hield there, Eric Gordon there. Klay Thompson hopefully would be a Laker. The outcome for Bahamian basketball. And there's a lot of talented young men coming up the ranks. Some kids in college and all that. So, yes, I understand what he's saying. And hopefully we'll have a couple more in the NBA. And hopefully we'll do well in the FIFA World Cup and hopefully make it to the Olympics.
If we could ever make a World Cup early, I'd be so happy. I wouldn't know who to pull for, but I would pull for the Bahamas, though. I'm telling you that if we ever made a World Cup.
So, see,
you're talking about the FIFA World Cup, correct?
Yeah.
It's different.
FIBA, FIBA.
Okay,
World
basketball.
Cup.
Yeah, we can make the FIBA World Cup.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know. I don't mean no.
I misheard you. That's
we are a
that's my
couple. I
bad.
think we're about a good ways away from qualifying for the FIFA World Cup.
Yeah, I misheard you because I was like, hold on,
Yeah.
you said FIFA?
No, FIBA. I meant to
ever
say
make
my
a
bad.
FIFA-
You know the Pulford Bahamas. You born here.
And we're flying to that game wherever it's held. I
Yes,
don't care if it's held
yes,
in
we
Korea.
are. Yes,
I
we
don't
are.
care. I'll save up money.
Listen, this text is trying to pull up. Pearly, why are you so shocked by this flip? Kershaw have plenty money given the fallout from the FIFA under the table attempt to thief the world's beautiful game. And Stephen A. Smith is a coon.
Wow.
Was Kershaw the one involved with trying to spend that money with
That's
FIFA?
strong. I'm not sure. I'd have to research that more.
Yeah.
But obviously, FIFA had a deal to where I can't remember the
FIFA
specifics,
president
but they
had a
wanted-
deal to sell.
Yes.
Own part for lack
ownership
for,
shares. I
yeah.
think in the company. Yeah,
Yeah,
and for
declare-
like World Cups and future stuff.
Yeah, so
But
they would have made a $10 billion or $20 billion investment.
Exactly.
And then they would have made money off the FIFA. I mean, FIFA made a ton of money.
But
on the World
the
Cup.
deal fell through because CONCACAF, CONMEBOL, and UEFA.
Yeah.
They all said if you all do this, we're pulling our teams. We're not going to compete in your World Cup.
Well, the Europeans said it right away. So that's
UEFA,
Spain,
'cause
England,
that's the champions of
Portugal,
English.
Then CONCACAF, that's Argentina, Brazil. You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose the. You had the top 10, top 20. Destroy the World Cup.
You wouldn't have one.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have liked it because Spain would have been the last champions, but I want to see more future World Cups. You know what I mean? Overall, because it's meant to be won and lost, and then you come back, you win again, you keep playing, and that would have been a horrible deal. And Kushner was involved in the attempted FIFA takeover.
He was. Okay, got plenty of money. Here's another text. Oh boy, why did we do this? Pearly, this is high-tech neo-slavery oppression of black people athletes. We should pool those dollars for the good of our people. What do you mean? Come on, what are you talking about, Dexter?
What? Oh boy.
I don't even know how to react to that. I don't know what to say.
That's why I'm not saying anything.
I don't know what to say.
There's no correlation, so I'm sorry.
I don't
Dexter.
understand how is Dexter. You need to send me another text explaining that to me because I just don't understand where you're coming from with that.
Facts.
I really don't understand. What is high-tech neos? High-tech. Oh, Lord.
What's the correlation? I'm lost.
Well, you know.
You're trying to figure it out?
I'm sitting here. Yeah, you know, and Pearly, I've never lost words.
Nah, yeah, this is a rare moment in radio history and in Pearly radio history. I'm talking heads. Like, come on now.
You got me, Dexter.
Texter, hats off to you. You just
got
stumped
me.
us. You stumped us. It's crazy.
So what do you think this means for the Lakers?
I think it means we're going to have an ownership group that is committed to putting out a product. And I said this yesterday with my dad on Talking Heads. A product that's marketable and that the fans are going to buy into. And that obviously equates to winning basketball, because knowing the history of the Lakers, ain't going to be too much rebuilds or not having superstar talent, not being able to go get great free agents. They're walking into a situation with a top 5 player in the league. You got Austin Reeves. You just got Colin Sexton. You got Mamu. You got who else we got? We got Kessler.
You got arguably
a nice
probably the top
roster to
center,
go forward with.
the top 2 or top 3 center in the league in Kessler. People really don't look at that, you know.
He slept on. He's arguable top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
And this guy is somebody who's a rim protector, and he's a rim runner in the sense of he could play above the rim, catch the lobs, nice post work.
Pick and
You
roll.
got a good roster that they're walking into, so it's just how they build upon it and the culture they put in to that organization, because there's already been an established culture. So do you keep it going, or do you try to pervert everything? I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Because they spent a pretty penny to get this team.
Yeah, they
so
did.
I think they're committed.
White guys on the team, and they're gonna.
That's been a narrative all offseason. That should be a good thing for the rest of the league, though, because if they consider white athletes to be inferior, a little bit slower. There's obviously a classic basketball movie with Woody Harrelson and the other actor I can't remember. Was it Wesley Snipes? I think it's
White Man Can't Jump. Yeah.
Classic movie. I couldn't remember if it was Wesley Snipes.
It was
or not.
Wesley Snipes.
It was Wesley Snipes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. Yeah.
So, I mean, if y'all are really that concerned about the white athletes on the Lakers, just come and beat us.
Yeah.
Y'all have all these nicknames for us. Come and beat us then.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It'll be amazing. There'll be some people you wouldn't be able to talk to the Lakers win the championship this year, or even get close. But let's take this call. Call you on there. How you doing?
Early start, boy.
Hey.
What up?
Listen to me. The Lakers could be just all right.
I'm with you, bro.
Running our organization now, and a team full of white boys. And white boys with skill.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And that Cameron Carr.
Oh, that kid can be
play
something.
ahead of his time right now.
Yeah, that kid can be something else. He's gonna be something else.
He can be something else, bro.
Yeah. I like it.
I can say it right now. He sees some shade to Kobe in him. If he have the right mentality, trust me, but
that would be very, very interesting.
very interesting, brother. And you know what's gonna get him, right?
Go ahead.
If we didn't get him, San Antonio.
Yeah. I think was it San Antonio?
It was San Antonio.
And
San Antonio.
And San Antonio seems to have a very good eye for these young athletes recently.
Exactly. And they can pick him up. That's why we gone move ahead in the draft to get him.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. That guy right there. All right.
Time will tell. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. For the first time in a while, I'm excited about watching Laker basketball. So I'm going to wait patiently and see how it develops.
Yeah, wait till the season starts.
Yeah.
Football season starting soon. I can't wait for the NBA season to start again.
Was it
You got
September
preseason
September
tonight,
9th? Yeah.
So this Christmas Day, LeBron versus us, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I get marked right on the calendar.
You know that.
And I will be
All right,
sitting. I'll
guys.
be sitting right next to my two sons and watching that game with them. And don't let us beat them. Don't let us beat them. You can't talk to me after that.
No, boy.
You know. Thanks, caller. Text. We got another call here. Call you on there. How you doing?
Curly, what's good, man? That caller right there, he pre-upped me just now because I called to ask you what we doing about this Christmas Day game, Curly. You know that's the game of all games this season.
Well, the thing about it is my family has a huge Christmas Day dinner that begins at 3 o'clock. So we end up watching the games. We have a big screen TV put out there. We end up watching the games right where we are. All the young kids and me and the older cousins watch the game together, and we get off.
I tell you, I have my nephew said he's perplexed because he's a die-hard Laker, but he have no choice but to support VJ and the 76ers. Okay, so he's trying to figure out, how he's going to fix himself this Christmas game and how he's going to cheer for his Lakers and light up.
Let me tell him how I do it, how I did it. I'm a huge Los Angeles Dodger fan, but I pull hard for Jazz Chisholm to do well. So when Jazz comes, as long as he's not playing the Dodgers, I pull for him hard. If he's pulling for if he's batting against the Dodgers, as long as nobody on base, I pull for him to get a hit. Other than that, I support my team. How that sound?
It's all. I think there's a movement afoot to see one of our Bahamian guys, I guess, ascend to championship ranks, and as it looks this season, it looks like VJ is kind of more in that vein. Just as we watch the season unfold. But there's going to be an exciting NBA season, even starting from opening night, man. And so I'm looking forward to an exciting season. And as many of us Bahamians getting involved and cheering on our guys, and even I think we have 1 or 2 more FIFA games.
What, FIBA?
Yeah, FIBA.
You mean basketball?
1 or 2 more.
Well, the team, we made it to the next round. So I think that's November, if I remember correctly. Is it that, boy?
I believe so.
November.
Let me go look this up real quick.
I think it's November when they play again.
Yeah, please remind us about those 2 games.
The problem with that is if they're playing in November,
our boys,
it will be no VJ, no Buddy,
Buddy
no DeAndre, no Eric Gordon. We'll be without a lot of players.
We could be vulnerable. But despite that, I think what we're not discovering, what we've long known from the tournament that the guy does in the summer here, Jeff Rogers tournament, KG up there, T.I. Gibson, we're stacked with youth and talent. So it's just us being able to groom a well-rounded team so that when our guys are in the season and playing, we still have a very well-rounded team who may not be those elite-level guys in terms of popularity, but in terms of athleticism, I'm sure we got guys, Malcolm Rowe about the place that got it. We just need to find them and groom the talent.
Well, time will tell. We'll see soon.
Sure.
Okay. Thanks for
Great
calling,
job,
brother.
buddy.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Next caller. Call you on the air. How you doing?
Hello.
Yes, Baki.
Hey, Pearly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just had to say this. I meant to say this a long time ago. I admire you and Naughty and MJ and Naughty when it comes to sports.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how y'all do it, how y'all remember all these people's names, how y'all know what's going on in every sport every day, whether it's basketball, soccer, football, baseball, tennis. Y'all seem to know when these people who end up in the NBA and the NFL, y'all seem to know when they born, what kindergarten school they going to, what college they going to. Everything with these people, y'all seem to know everything every day. Ask y'all a question, Naughty son. I wonder if Naughty MJ and Naughty son, when they sit down at the table, did they eat? Do they put a sports magazine under the plate, be reading while they eat?
No.
Sparky, let me tell you how Naughty and I.
Do it, man. I can't. I got to do ultrasound and then the woman say you eat is what I can remember by eat.
Let me tell you what Naughty and I have done all our life. When we were young, before the internet came along, we used to get stuff like Sports Illustrated, Sports Digest. So we used to read that a whole lot. And then there was a newspaper that came out in the 80s called USA Today. And USA Today had a section almost as big as The Guardian in terms of pages that just talk sports. And they talk sports from different states all over the place. And then with the emergence of the IPTV, you got ESPN that's on. They got ESPN 1, ESPN 2, ESPN 3, ESPN News. Then you've got Yahoo Sports. You've got NBC Sports. You've got CBS Sports. You've got a bunch of different sports stations. And you got a bunch of different sports apps. So instead of me listening to gossip, after I read the newspapers, I look at my apps. I see what's going on with my Dodgers. I see what's going on with my Lakers. I see what's going on with my Dolphins. And then I start looking at other areas of sports and just read on. And then because I love sports and because Slatboy loves sports, because Naughty loves playing for us. Just so Sparky know everything about Centerville, the Valley Boys and all that, it's similar to that with us. But let's take our first break here. This is Pearly with my brother Statboy here on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. It's a Talking Heads Thursday. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Come back. We can talk a little bit of baseball and we get into some football. I hear some good things happening in Baltimore and some great things happening in Miami.
Refined style with elegant taste, then fine threads is your place. If you want those slacks hemmed or just taking the waist, then fine threads is your place. If you wanna look suave and debonair everywhere you go, like you're supposed to be in a video, wanna step out and look great, then fine threads is your place. Refined style with elegant taste, then fine threads is your place, is your place.
John Shoes and Accessories is your one-stop shop for all your footwear needs. You will find what you're looking for among the growing collection of classic and trendy styles with new arrivals every week. John's covers the whole family and has great prices, helpful and friendly customer service. Your experience shopping with us will be time well spent. Shop with us online at www.johnshoes.com. John's also now carries small home appliances, so come on into John's, located on Rosetta Street in Palmdale and Carmichael Road West. John's, we put fashion at your feet.
Dive in hot with the new KFC Dunk Buffalo Ranch. A crispy ranch chicken sandwich with buffalo sauce on the side. For just $8.95, get messy with it and dunk it how you want it. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Here's with Naughty, hosted by Earl the Pearl. On Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM.
And welcome back to Talking Heads Thursday here on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. I got a couple texts here. This one can get you good start, boy. Hey, Pearly, how many black NBA could have beaten the Boston Celtics back in the 60s and the 80s? By the way, the race hustlers are trying to connect Donald Trump to this Lakers sale. I understand that. Now, Boston was not an all-white team. It was predominantly white, but they had, in the 60s, but they had the great Bill Russell, JoJo White. In the 80s, they had Dennis Johnson, and they had, what was the center called again? His name slips me just now.
McHale?
No,
McHale in the 80s?
no. The chief. Robert Parrish. They had Robert Parrish. They had Sam Perkins. Not Sam Perkins. Big Perk, who's be on ESPN right now. So it was a similar. They had, at some point, they used to have 5 white boys on the team, on the court at one time, and Larry Bird led it, but Kevin McHale, people like Danny Ainge and others did it, but you couldn't take away Larry Bird's skills. You couldn't say, oh, he can't play ball. They mad for the announcer that was very biased. But Bird killed you. Bird pull up and did that fadeaway jump shot. And when you're in luck and he making that great pass and all that. Bird was a great basketball player.
His skills had no color.
Exactly. And we got to get away from this, man. You know, I used to have that attitude. I went to college and thinking, oh, these white guys can't play. Until this 5'10", blonde hair, blue-eyed brother took me to the rim and dunk on me.
What's wrong with 5'10", man? I'm 5'10". Come on now. Come on.
Caller on the air. How you doing?
I got you.
How you doing, caller?
Yeah, what's poppin', Pearly?
Hey, what's up? What's
poppin', Stat?
What's going on?
Yeah, but you caused me remember the good old days, Pearly. I was wondering why it was a white boy there too who was hard, man. Redmond or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I watched him going 7 for 7 one time, and then your boy, but Donnie Ainge was off the chain too. Now, I don't sleep on Donnie.
No, you couldn't. Donnie's
I used to get scared when they were the boy, but you know, Bird, you obviously, I used to say, Bird was, tell you the truth, Larry Bird was a good shooter.
Yeah.
But that nigga, he could throw up anything.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember them scary days, like, I know Stardom was young, but they
Stardom wasn't born. They wasn't born yet. They weren't born yet.
Footages, you know what I mean, Pearly?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's some serious thing. Yeah, it was hard for real. He was terrible under the bucket, but I thought Donnie Ainge and Bird and the boy Redmond. It's another white boy that I couldn't remember, but I thought they was. If you look at it in retrospect, Pearly, I think that was one of the best outside shooting team in the league.
Yeah, they was great. And
they did not go through all them things. So, like with your boy named Marks to play for the Clyde the Glide and all them.
Yeah.
Give thanks. Yeah, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that call. That's a good man. Listen, man. Bird would be behind the 3-point line, falling into the stands, leaning way back. Net. all night. Net. Boy, that's the, and I was a huge Laker fan from Bill Chamberlain time. So I used to be, that used to be some rivalries. And you had a lot of good people out here who were Laker fans and Celtic fans. This island was split in half, Laker, Celtics, and then some Detroit Pistons and a little bit of Sixers in there. But it was mostly Laker and Celtic.
What? Yeah, no, it had to be Lakers and Celtics. It
Yeah.
had to be because Pistons, no. Everybody could hate on the Pistons.
The Pistons had a good living. Dennis Rodman was there, and before he came to the Chicago Bulls, they were decent. They actually eliminated Jordan a couple of times.
3 times in a row.
Hey, there you go. Call you on there. How you doing?
Early.
Hey.
What Larry Bird used to tell the other team.
Oh, I'm gonna
White
take.
boy got no.
I can take. Come. He needs something better. I can take this shot right
I
now.
got this white boy on me.
Yeah.
40,
Yeah.
50.
Yeah. Remember, I heard a story about that
Larry
one
was
time.
a black white boy, man.
He was cool. Him, there was somebody put a story out the other day, and talking about how LeBron had to go recruit players, go to Miami, go to Cleveland, and said you would never see Larry Bird call Magic and say let's play together because they wanted to play against each other. They wanted to play against each other. They wanted that excitement of battling each other for a championship.
I won one over you.
Yes.
I ain't trying to join you.
Yes. Now, they became very good friends and are dear friends. They probably, right, but it's out of that rivalry, out of that sense of competition. Exactly. Yeah, my brother.
All right, bro.
Thank you so much. That's cool. Next caller. Call you on the air.
Yes, sir. Pearly.
Yes, sir.
I literally just tuned in, and
Okay.
when I tuned in, y'all were talking about Larry Bird and some good former white players.
Yeah.
Did you talk about? I don't know if his first name was Jason. I think he went to the University of Florida, man. And he played with Sacramento. The guard.
With the Kings.
Chocolate Thunder.
Jason Williams.
Jason
Williams, white
yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah,
Did
white
you mention
chocolate.
him?
Chocolate Thunder. White chocolate. We didn't
White
mention
chocolate.
him.
No.
We didn't mention him.
But that's not what I called for. I
Okay.
just want to know if he was mentioned because
He was a very fancy player, really charismatic player.
Yes.
No look passes and all that.
But what I wanted to talk about or mention,
Okay.
you gotta. I don't know why, but there are a lot of Braun haters out there. I'm not a Braun fan, a fan of LeBron. But one of my friends, I think he better check his head because he is saying. Let me just ask this question.
Okay.
I'll say this first.
All right.
He was saying in Bird's heyday and James Worthy heyday, and he called some good names, good players. He said LeBron couldn't see them. I said, but you all right?
No, he couldn't see them. LeBron couldn't. Let me tell you why.
I want to listen.
If you touch LeBron right now, he on the ground.
No, but that's listen.
The
that's
game
not-
back then
it's
was
not-
very physical.
No, it's not that he can't. Listen, Bird bigger and not Bird. LeBron is bigger and stronger than all of those people we just named.
You think so?
And that's absolutely. Who? You think Larry Bird was stronger than LeBron?
They were 6'9" each.
Yeah, but LeBron was one of the strongest players I've ever seen in the NBA.
But the way he's be getting himself licked down and thing, I don't think he was one of the strongest players.
That's in his psyche.
That's his psyche.
His head. Yeah, he does that. See, people call him a big flopper. So yeah, I will go with that. He flops, but he gets the call. Whatever it takes to win. But
I hear that.
Man, I can't believe.
I don't think today's players would have fared as well in the NBA back then as they do now.
Generally speaking,
because the
but
game
they
was a
do-
lot different. The game was physical.
Yeah.
The game was inside out. It was not just everybody taking 3-pointers. You had particular speciality players to shoot them 3-pointers. There's a lot of inside basketball, a lot of rebounding. Moses Malone, you couldn't get it, man. You couldn't. They were rim protectors.
That's how the game was played. But what if so? The same could be said if the game, the way it is being played now, some of them would not do as
That's
well
fair.
as they did back in the day.
Probably not. That's a fair statement. That's a fair statement. But I'll say this much.
Yeah.
If LeBron played back and then he wouldn't have 4 titles right now because he couldn't leave team to team to go and recruit like that. He may have had one.
That was not the way they played basketball then.
Yeah.
But it happens now.
No, even him moving around the way he does now, he couldn't do that back in the day. He wouldn't have 4 championships. You'd have a different story about him.
It wasn't allowed.
Because
It wasn't allowed like that.
I'm saying that was not the game back then. I mean, or the league.
Understood.
People
Understood.
played with their team.
Yes, they did.
But anyway, thanks for taking
I appreciate your call. Thank you so much. One more call here. Call you on the air.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Hi, radio. What's up?
You know, buddy, I used to be what you call it, Kareem, not Kareem, Chamberlain, Laker.
Will Chamberlain.
Chamberlain and the body was so much of a rival. Then the bar came, man. I had to leave them and I went to the garbage man, Larry Bird.
Okay.
You understand me? The Celtics was the blackest team back in the day. We used to have more than one black player on the team.
Yeah, they did.
You understand me? And then as far as the Celtics and Larry Bird era, they had was the Dennis Johnson was the point guard.
Dennis Johnson was the point guard.
Ainge wasn't no starter.
Yeah. No, Ainge came off the bench. He did.
Ainge was a hawker.
He did, but he could have hit that three-pointer
So you
though.
had Paris, and then you had Boston had a super team with 320-point averages on the floor.
Yeah. You do know, do you remember that Danny Ainge actually played third base for the Toronto Blue Jays?
Yeah, I remember.
For a brief minute.
But watch this now with the LeBron thing. LeBron was the first, the youngest player. I mean, that took a team. Player, rookie player, take a team as far as LeBron that did as much for a team as LeBron did. What you call it, the Cavaliers. That's why he lost so much, because LeBron was by himself. All them LeBron win without a super team.
When he win without a super team? Win
what? With Kyrie, that was no super team.
Who?
Only Kyrie.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Who else?
And it wasn't Love was on that team as well. Am I correct?
Who else?
Yes.
Who?
The white boy, the shooter, the sharp shooter, Love.
I don't with
He was
a shooter. I don't with you realize, okay. We went to them, they did the saying, the white man can't jump, right?
Yeah.
That's true. You might have one or two who can jump, but ordinarily, generally they can't jump. They say they couldn't dribble or they couldn't shoot. They're not athletic when it comes to basketball.
That has changed tremendously. That has changed tremendously in sports today. These white brothers just as athletic as the black ones. It's not a requirement.
Come on, man. Name me an athletic white boy. I mean, how many athletic white boys? I mean, you know what I mean?
Most of them in the league right now. Most of them in the league right now.
I can name you a white boy with 3
Name me one. He ain't none in the league.
Championship, a Finals MVP, and he's not athletic.
The Joker.
I can name you.
He's not on the Lakers, right?
No, the guy on the Lakers is.
The Lakers got
and he's top 5 too.
There's no reason to hate on LeBron, right? Because of the GOAT conversation.
Well, he's not the GOAT, and I ain't want you to go there.
Yeah, but
He even in the top 3.
Hate on him.
He ain't hating on him. I don't hate on anybody. As a sports fanatic, I can dog the sports guy. I don't hate on him as a person. I respect him as a person. I respect his philanthropy. I respect what he does as a human being. I just don't like how he jumped from the Cleveland to Miami to Cleveland to the Lakers to the Phillies, searching and running behind the title. That's the problem I have.
But everybody.
I don't think we've mentioned LeBron once to begin.
Everybody do the same.
Oh, Kobe didn't do that. Kobe did not do that. Kobe played his whole career in LA.
Kobe still with the same. Kobe didn't. Who Kobe had? Who Kobe went without? Not Kobe never won by himself.
Who was the superstar after Shaq left and he won 2 titles? Pau Gasol? Lamar Odom?
Who else? That's the team.
Bynum? He didn't go superstars like that. Kobe won that championship, making those players around him better.
Who's the starting five? They wasn't no. They wasn't. But the things with LeBron went to the finals with the Eastern finals with. They ain't have them type of players.
What you mean? In Miami, he had 3.
I don't. But Miami, I don't. With what's the
his
name?
freshman, his rookie year, he took. His rookie year, he took the team to the championship and they got beat.
All right, whoever did that with a team like that?
Either.
Nobody.
Oh, it was the second year.
That was like his fourth
Nobody.
season. That was like
LeBron
his
took the team. LeBron is the best player in the NBA. I mean, even Jordan couldn't play without a guard, couldn't win without a guard.
Who Jordan recruited? Who did Jordan recruit on this team? Who?
But he had
this is the story.
That's about LeBron Cleveland, early Cleveland years. He had them type of teams, and Jordan couldn't even come out these.
But when LeBron won his
We're
championship,
acknowledging
but
that.
Jordan, what you mean? We're not running away from that. But who did Jordan?
Jordan may play,
Hold
but
on.
I said Jordan needed a super team to win.
What was the super team he had? Tell me. Tell me the super team he had.
What do you mean, your boy Jordan had what's his name?
Scottie Pippen?
Harper. He had Harper. He had Pippen.
Ron Harper.
Come on.
He had Ron Harper in his late days.
Hold
on.
He couldn't win without a solid point.
Hold on. Let me get here. They drafted Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was a draftee. Craig Hodges was not the greatest player in the world. He had a lot of players that came to, that they drafted.
Say Horace Grant.
Horace Grant was another draftee. All of them were drafted. They went free agents like Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade and LeBron James got together. Then he went where Kyrie Irving was. Then he came to LA and brought 80 so he could win a championship. Michael Jordan didn't do that. He went by the homegrown players who they developed.
Exactly.
He got some veteran minimum players to join, bring some leadership to the team and help him. But that was Jordan. That was a Collie. Next
and
caller.
Phil Jackson.
And Phil Jackson. Call you on there.
Really, you did my heart well just now, sir.
Uh-huh.
You did my heart well just now, because many of those of us who were LeBron haters or anti-LeBron was just because of the aura that he came into the league with, as to say, from Jump Street, why I can be better than MJ, and I can prove that to y'all. And so, eventually a lot of us got over it. But I have some nephews now who didn't have the era, and I wanted to mention Maitri White, and I'd like you to find a name for them for Maitri White. And I say Maitri White because I believe they all played together on the same team at one point in time.
Who's that?
Maitri White is Luke Longley, Steve Kerr, and Tony Kukoc.
Yes,
I think they all played together at one point in time.
In Chicago? Was it in Chicago?
It was in Chicago. That
exactly.
was the second three-peat.
Yeah.
Chicago was my team. Other than them three, do not leave John Stockton out the conversation. Do not. And then you got to sprinkle a little bit of Chris Mullin from the Pacers inside a little bit and all.
Yeah.
And so I just want
You've been on the internet.
No, hey, Curly,
Uh-huh.
tell me, I can bring them so you could see them. As a matter of fact, my Christmas present, my request from Christmas from my family was I wanted a DJ rookie card.
Okay.
Do people still collect basketball cards today?
Yes, they do.
I've been able to get my hands on not one but two DJ rookie cards.
Keep them.
This
There you go.
I'm going to try and get them signed. But this conversation about the GOAT, my nephews are telling me that their grandfather is 88. And their grandfather said that he has had the opportunity for 88 years to watch basketball.
Yeah.
We give him not 88. We give him let's give him 78 out of the 88.
I know. Unless he went to some games, I know where he watched them games. But anyway, go ahead.
You understand, right? Said, and his grandfather told him that there has never been a human being that has touched a basketball that in his 78 years. I tell him, I say, buddy, I can't argue with you.
Obviously, Grandpa did not watch Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan.
Has the stats and what has brought to the game and done to the game. So
let me tell you this.
They consider LeBron the greatest of all time.
Let me tell you this
I'm
much.
like, right, no.
All right. If you want to talk the stats, LeBron has the scoring or all that. But LeBron took 5 to 7 years more to achieve all these championships, but others already did.
I told him, I said, LeBron has been in the league almost half a century.
He then been in the game for 25 years. Anyway, I got another call. I got it. Right. Thanks, my brother. I appreciate you so much. Call you on the air. How you doing?
What's going on, Bertie?
Right there, brother.
You got your calls with you today?
Sorry?
Stat Boy.
Yeah, you right there, Stat Boy Radio.
Oh, yeah. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, Stat Boy. I mean, I was just walking past the radio just now. I mean, before the previous caller, not the one before the last one. I heard you talking about Michael Jordan. I mean, LeBron James, right? Then the caller just not talking about the GOAT.
Yeah.
Now, I don't normally call him in the sports because I don't be in the sports vibe too much no more. But listen, Michael Jordan is the GOAT, man.
I agree.
We know.
I mean, Michael Jordan, I mean, you know, ain't no one, again, has done more for the game than Michael Jordan. And when it comes to stats, I mean, except for that scoring title, like you say before, the LeBron takes so much time to get, right?
Wow.
I mean, you know, Michael Jordan dominated him in everything. I mean, dominate the entire NBA. Michael Jordan has stats.
Yep.
Like Michael Jordan has
MVPs, Finals
stats.
MVPs.
Yep.
Yes, I mean, he has
defensive.
stats like alone, standalone stat alone that combined
Yep.
the individuals in his category, he alone has more than those underneath him combined.
Yeah. A lot.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yep, he does
I mean,
a lot.
You know what I mean? There's no one who has done more for the game than Michael Jordan, even in terms of the shoes and allowing players to be able to earn money like that too. But in terms of even just watching someone play, no one play like Michael Jordan, man. And then Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And I mean, I can't understand how in the world people could even bring in LeBron James as to say, well, you know what I mean, even in a fair comparison to say is even something we're contemplating because that's a no-no. But you know, Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
That's just my generation.
Guys, you know, all the best to you, Stat Boy, and all the best to you, Pearly.
Thank you, my
Appreciate
brother.
you, bro.
Appreciate
Take your time.
Read a couple of all wasn't a superstar. Come on, man. All right.
Agreed.
Pearly, Stat Boy, what LeBron theme song is? The Bulls Jordan intro put fear into opponents. Jordan was the GOAT.
Yes, facts.
And Kevin Love, Cedric Maxwell at Boston. Yeah.
That's
Kevin
who it was.
Love,
That's who it was.
He said Kevin
Cedric
Love,
Maxwell.
Cleveland. Kevin Love was a Cleveland. Cedric Maxwell is true.
Yes.
My brother, we got 1 minute before we wrap up. There's a young, I want you that tomorrow the Dolphins play in their preseason. There's a young kid called Caleb Douglas, a wide receiver.
Caleb Douglas?
His wide
I almost
receiver.
thought you were going to say Caleb Downs.
No, and his I don't know if it's Douglas, but his last name is Douglas. His nickname in Miami has become 7-Eleven because he's always open.
Always open.
So
Caleb Douglas, I'll be on the lookout.
He's rising as wide receiver 1 for Miami. And I remember now, I'm not building up too many hopes for Miami, but this kid is something to watch, and I'm being in abated anticipation to watch him tomorrow night and see what he does in his first preseason game. Yep. Thank you so much, Stat Boy, for joining me. Thank you for the callers.
No problem.
Thank you for the text. Thank you for everything today. It's been a great Talking Heads Thursday here on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. For Stat Boy, this is your boy Pearly saying thank you, take care, see you.
Summer's here, and KFC's got summer buckets just for you. Every bucket starts with 8 legs and thigh pieces of your favorite chicken, plus 4 golden biscuits. Grab the value bucket for just $20 or go big with our mega bucket, packed with everything you need for summer fun on the beach, boat, or on the road. Need more? Add 4 Pepsis, Fountain Fries, or the new mango dessert biscuit for only $5. KFC's summer buckets have big flavor, big value, and finger-licking good chicken only at KFC Nassau.
The technicians at Muffler World on Mackey Street and Robinson Road can do a lot of things to make your car perform better. Like make sure the wheels are properly aligned, and that your brakes actually work, and that your car is using the correct oil and in fact has oil. Those same techs can replace your entire exhaust system. Check out top of the line Walker Muffler. Now if you want your ride to sound rude, Muffler can help you there too with a system by Flowmaster. Muffler World, Mackey Street and Robinson Road. Mufflers and a whole lot more.
We're gonna give you a check every week for a year. Percy's Pension Plan, Island Percy's Pension Plan. Live it Percy's Pension Plan, Island.